I am originally from Florida. I'm from Tampa, Florida. That's where I grew up. Florida was a weird place to grow up in the 80s. In elementary school, they teach you weird things like how to run away from an alligator the right way. Does anybody here know how the correct way to run away from an alligator?
I do.
Yes, zigzag pattern, because those lowrider murder dinosaurs, they have no turn radius. So you just kind of shuck and jive, you can kind of get out of their way. But it only works like 40% of the time, and they're teaching this to children. Clearly didn't work for that toddler that got ate in Disney World a few years ago. I'm going to say a thing and I want you guys to give me a call back, okay?
All right.
Florida is so hot.
How hot is it?
Florida is so hot. Dumbasses forget their babies in the car and they die. That's how hot Florida is. And every time that happens, I'm like, that was a fucking mistake, baby. Because there's no way a whole human that you have created gave a bath, fed, put clothes on, buckled into your back seat, and then you just drive to work and lollygag your ass on into the office and leave that baby out there for 8 hours to boil to death? Bullshit. Bullshit. Just ask Casey Anthony.
Oh! Wow. Okay.
I have 3 children. I have 3 kids. Hard to believe, right? Hard to believe.
Yeah, it is.
At least one is a mistake baby, but I couldn't bring myself to roast it like a turkey. I have 3 kids. I have 1 that I like, and 2 that still live at home. And the 2 that live at home are 2 little girls, 2 girls. I have 2 daughters. And they are only a year apart because their dad was as good at pulling out as our government is.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker couldn't pull out of a driveway, let me tell you. So I've got these 2 little girls, right? And let me tell you, I don't know does anybody in here have kids or multiple kids?
No.
But whenever you have these 2 little girls, it's dealing with them as toddlers is like trying to handle a drunk sorority girl, just fueled by a night of White Claw and lines of Adderall. It's crazy. Whenever we go somewhere and I try to leave, I have to lure them in with the promise of chicken nuggets, just like your drunk friends. Yeah. And I used to have to kind of bounce them out of birthday parties, I was kicking them out of the club on 6th Street. I'm like, come on, bitches, we gotta go. And then, one of them will be like, oh my God, Mom. We were gonna do a TikTok with Reagan and Madison and Kennedy. And I'm like, and all the other dead presidents? Who's fucking naming these kids? Is one good? Name the next one Taft because it can't get out of the bathtub.
What?
Yeah, so I've got these 2 little girls, and they're mean as fuck. The first one was a boy. I love the boy. He's gonna be 30 this year. He's a sergeant in the Army. Give it up for Jesse. These 2 little girls, they are manipulative and dark, right? But it's kind of my fault. Because my oldest girl, when she was 10 years old, she asked if she could watch the movie Hereditary. And I hadn't seen it. And I was like, yeah, sure, you can totally watch it. And so now I have to pay for a therapist every month. And she's scared to roll down the back window of the car. So one day I'm riding the car with the kids and their dad, right? And the 2 little girls in the back seat, they're about 8, 9 years old. And we're just chilling, listening to music, hanging out, And all of a sudden, the 8-year-old from the back seat just blurts out, "Hey, Dad, what's a queef?" Inside, I'm dying because this is the best sentence that bitch has ever said. The best thing that's ever happened, right? Because they didn't fucking ask me. So I look look over at their dad, and he's like red. He's sweating. And he looks over at me and he's like I'm gonna fucking save his ass. So I looked directly at him and I said, yeah, Dad, what is a queef? What the fuck is he gonna say? How is he gonna explain this to a child? And then my other daughter, the older one, she says, I think it's pronounced quiff. I think you guys are saying it wrong. And I said, well, maybe that's how they pronounce it in Canada. Yeah. And so I take a beat. The other little girl is, yo, Dad, like, what is it? What is it? What's that word mean? And he says, I think it's just a girl fart. He's like desperate. It just means when a girl farts. That's what it means. And then she goes, oh, that's okay. I quiff all the time. So these little bitches, I knew I had to get some birth control, right? Because I couldn't trust this motherfucker using the fucking rhythm method. We are not Catholic. We're not Catholic. And I can only do so much anal.
Thought you said you weren't Catholic.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Nice. So I'm thinking about what kind of birth control I need to use, and I'm thinking of it in a very feminist, empowering way. I want to make the best of this situation. So I'm like, well, let me do some research, and then I can make a decision for myself in my own uterus. And I see this commercial for an IUD, an intrauterine device. It sounds so feminine, doesn't it?
No.
So I see this commercial, and this beautiful white girl in a sundress, dancing in the rain, drunk on her own sterility. And then I think, I want that life for myself. I want to be that fucking free. I want to dance in the rain in a sundress and not worry about it sticking to my boobs. So I make an appointment with my OB to get this IUD put in. This bitch throws me back on the table, doesn't even give me a box of wine first. I felt like a 1994 Ford Taurus having its transmission rebuilt, because let me tell you, when they crank open your service, they're using a floor jack. That's what they're using. Like they're changing your oil. Crank you open. It's awful. This was not the feminist empowering experience I was looking for at all. But at least now I have my little T for tramp, so I don't have to worry about leaving my mistake baby in a hot car.